So I've been playing the new remaster of Resident Evil Remake since December, well, Biohazard Remastered on PS3, and I've stated before it's absolutely amazing, but I figured it was time for me to sit down and write a little review talking about it. I'm sure there are many fans that exist or even newcomers that want to know what this is all about, or if they will even like it, so I figured, what the hell. Now, I must note I already reviewed this game last year, so I'm sorry if I don't go into too much detail. I'm going to hit all the things that matter with this port, and still shed light on the game itself. I will be showcasing both the PS3 and PS4 versions of this game. Let's enter the world of Survival Horror.
Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
So Resident Evil Remake starts out with the same story as the original game that was released in 1996. Several murders are reported in the outskirts of Raccoon City, with several victims being attacked and eaten. The Raccoon Police Department's Special Tactics and Rescue Service, STARS, are sent in to investigate. They first send Bravo Team, but once contact is lost, Alpha Team goes in to investigate and finds out what happened to Bravo Team. After one of their members are attacked by a vicious zombie dog, the team books it and finds himself running into the infamous Spencer Mansion. You can obviously still pick between Jill and Chris, whose scenarios are both different in their own way, including character interactions and different perspectives. You definitely want to play as both of them to experience everything in its entirety. Jill and Chris also have new BSAA costumes from Resident Evil 5, and they look awesome when wearing them in this game. I unlocked a bunch on the PS3 version, so you'll be seeing some of them in the footage here. How does this look in HD? Well, that's the real question. Well, the original on GameCube still holds up, as I stated in my original review last year, but this is the ultimate version. It doesn't matter what console you're on or what frame rate you're playing at. Capcom did an amazing job at bringing things over, including environment and character textures. It still holds up, and anyone who doesn't think so is obviously blind or just fucking stupid. I'm showing the PS3 and PS4 versions, and the only difference is that the PS3 is in 720 and the PS4 is in 1080. Same thing goes for Xbox 360 to Xbox One. All console versions run at 30 frames per second, except the PC of course, which I'll be also getting that as well. What is good about this version of the game is that frames and resolution don't matter here. It looks great no matter what console you're on, and it looks amazing regardless. And that's what all of us fans wanted, such as myself. There is also trophy and achievement support, which is pretty cool. I found them very fun to go after. A lot of them you get just by playing over and over again, and I have no problem doing that, and I'm sure other fans won't have a problem either. Not much has really changed since the original game on GameCube. You have the new improved visuals, you can alternate the controls for more casual players. I want to say something. I don't like these controls, and I mean at all. It feels just as awkward in Resident Evil 6 on how you're running all the time. That's exactly what this is. I mean, look at how weird this looks. It feels just as weird as it looks. Maybe it's just me, but I've been playing these games since the originals, and I can't keep them on for 5 minutes. It's a good tool for new players if they like them, but I can't help but state, I feel like they would prefer the original tank controls. I don't even like that term, tank controls. Do what you will, It's there if you need it, but I'll stick to the original controls. I play way better with them anyway. Another little thing they added was the camera pan. To adjust to the widescreen for the newer consoles, instead of the camera just sitting still when playing, it slightly follows you into the next screen, and it's very fluent and it works well with what they had to do to make the whole widescreen thing work. The controls for this version transferred over very well. I love it on both the PS3 and the PS4 version. It just feels great. Xbox as well, since I have played a bit on the 360 version, nothing feels awkward at all, and it couldn't have been done any better. Now I pretty much just covered all of the new things they threw in, and that is perfectly fine. They didn't overdo it. Capcom did not alter the game in any way and made minor improvements that both old school and new fans can enjoy. That's the right way to do something like this. One of the best survival horror games of all time looks alive and well, and we get to finally see it in a new light since 2002. The environments are all here. They look stunning, and I couldn't wait to see what the next creepy area looks like in HD. The enemies are all here as well. Zombies, zombie dogs, crimson heads, fucking hunters, sharks, spiders. Pretty much everything that can make you shit your pants is all still here. And there's other bosses too, but I want you to experience them for yourself. Remake did so many things differently compared to the original, but in a good way. The characters feel more fleshed out, we find out more about the glorious mansion and what was once inside of it, and don't forget to read files hidden around the mansion to get some insight on how evil this place really is. I am really excited to see new players experience this amazing survival horror game in 2015. I mean, let's face it, they just don't make them like this anymore. When I play these versions now, I'm just so addicted to it all over again, like it's the first time. That's how you know you have a game that not only is amazing in its own right, but stands the test of time after all these years. This game not only sets the creepy tone, it has the characters, the creepy enemies, the chilling backstories, the environments, and it still brings the suspense, especially for newer players that are going to be playing this for the first time. This is everything you could ask for, and now there is no excuse to not play this game. With a $20 price tag, Capcom isn't asking for much. Hell, I'd pay $60 for this if I had to. This is hands down not only one of the best games of all time for me personally, but several can agree that this is one of the best survival horror games of all time. What are you waiting for? Go check it out now.